Hello and welcome everyone to a brand new workout. This is Nerd Coach Fury coming at you with the Dark Knight Circuit. This workout is inspired by, in fact, one of my favorite superheroes, Batman. We've got 45 seconds on the clock, 10 seconds in between. Kicking this off from the top with your low to high planks with a rotation. So you're going to go ahead, start in that low plank, come on up into that high plank, and then get a rotation, opening up your chest away from the arm that's down on the floor. Now, as you do this can be done from a low plank, but if you find that is not for you and you're looking to turn up, you can get this done from the toes, as you see right now. If you find this is too much, this can be done from the wall, or if you need to, this can be done from the knees. Let's keep it going for 30 more seconds. We're almost through. Keep this going for 7 more seconds. Here we are. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, exercise number 2, we've got your reverse lunge with a knee drive. So you're going to go ahead, step back into it, drive that knee, get that knee as close to the ground as you can, unless, of course, it bothers the knee, in which case, keep that rear leg straight. We're going to stick to one side and keep it rocking, keep it rolling for that full 45 seconds, letting it burn. Let's keep it moving. There you can see that nice straight leg, still keeping that bend in that front leg, but working on keeping that knee nice and safe as you drop into that reverse lunge. Keep this going for 10 more seconds. We're almost through. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, next up we've got your reverse burpees, as I like to call them, or aka known as your candlesticks. You're going to drop to the ground, drive your heels up, and then come on up into that hop. Try to use your hands as little as possible, about 20% hands, 80% core as you do this. If you find that's not for you, drive the heels and instead just get that crunch. Lead with your chin and keep that chest up. Otherwise, let's keep it rocking, keep it rolling for that 30 seconds. Doing awesome. You have got 10 seconds left to go. Let's keep it rocking, keep it rolling for just 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, and for exercise number 4, we have got your push-ups with shoulder taps. Coming on down into that high plank once again. You're going to drop down to that push-up, reach one hand across the body, tap the opposite shoulder, repeat on the opposite side. This can be done from the knees if need be. Feel free to go ahead and take this to the wall if you absolutely have to as well, or just an elevated surface. 30 seconds on the clock. Let's keep it rocking, keep it rolling. You got 7 seconds. Keep it going for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, next up, we've got your windshield wiper. So you're going to take it down to the ground, resting that back on the floor, those shoulders as well. And you're going to go ahead and bring those legs across the body. Feel free to stabilize by laying those arms out in front of the shoulders, or should I say to the sides of the body / sides of the shoulders, helping with that balance. Here is an above view for you, so you can go ahead and see what I'm doing here. Come down, bring it right over. You'll notice that I keep my knee, ankles, and hips in line, but if that's too much for you, you can bend the knees as you're seeing me doing right here. Let's keep it going, keep it moving for 20 more seconds. We're almost through. Now, if you're not taking it to the ground, this can be done with a standing variation. You're going to go ahead, bring those feet together, reach across the body, and tap the opposite foot with the opposite hand. Try to follow that hand with the eyes. That way you get that full rotation, working that core and those obliques. All right, next up, we have got we're back to the top with your low to high planks with a rotation coming on down. Nice high plank. You're gonna go ahead, get nice and low on it, one side, then back up, and then you're just gonna rotate, keeping it going. Now, if you find that's not for you, you can in fact stick to just a classic rotation or just high to low plank instead, keeping it going. Eliminate whatever action bothers your shoulders or hips, whatever the case may be. If you are doing this on the wall, the very same actions can be done. But remember, give me your best Vanna White impression and follow that hand with the eyes. Can I buy a vowel? Keeping it going for 10 more seconds. You're almost through. Drop to the knees if you have to, but make sure you keep moving. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we are up with your reverse lunge to a knee drive. Remember to hit the opposite side because we stayed on the one side for the full 45 seconds, and I want you to be even, ladies and gentlemen. Drop that knee as low as you can, but if you find that's not for you, don't forget you can keep that rear leg straight. Chest up, pumping the arms for balance, keep it going. 30 more seconds on the clock, almost there. Here's a forward view, here's a front view for you so you can go ahead and see how my knee tracks out towards that toe, that pinky toe, but it doesn't necessarily track forward, more so just out to the side. Let's keep this going for just 15 more seconds. Here's that line for you. Keep it going for 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we've got your reverse burpees or your candlesticks as they're so called. Get that hop, drop down to that squat if you're not digging, taking it to the ground, or maybe just get that heel drive and come on up out of it full blown. Or if you're not digging that, you can always go ahead, kick those heels up and just get that classic crunch in there. But keep this going for 35 seconds. We are almost through. 15 seconds to go, and there's that regression. Come up, drive the chest and that chin forward as you come out of it, keeping those hands off the ground. Get kind of a half get up if you need to, or just get that full-blown hop in there. Keeping it going for 3, 2, 1. All right, now we are coming on down into your push-ups with a shoulder tap. Shake them out. Get back to it. Remember, wrist, elbow, and shoulder all in the line. And do not be afraid to roll forward into those push-ups because that is where we're going to activate that chest. Rock forward. Your hands may start under your shoulders, but as you come down, don't be afraid to let your body roll forward a little bit so your hands basically hit closer to your pectorals. Keeping this going for 25 more seconds. If you find the push-up in addition to the shoulder tap is a little much, don't be afraid to stick to just the shoulder taps. Or maybe go ahead, take it down to the knees if you need to. Here's a forward view, coming down into it, keeping those elbows close to the body. As you come down into it, right back up again. 10 seconds on the clock. Remember, this can be done from the knees as well as the toes, so don't be afraid. Remember, keep it going for 3, 2, 1. What I was saying was don't forget, you want to go ahead, slow down if you have to, speed up if you can, but don't stop, folks. We've got your windshield wipers coming your way. Let's keep this going. Now remember, with your windshield wipers, ankles, knees, hips, all in a line here, keeping it going. I recommend if you find your balance isn't quite there, you can't keep those feet from touching the ground. If your eyes track in the opposite direction of your feet, you may very well be surprised at what exactly you can keep those heels off the ground. Remember, not taking it to the floor, keep it standing with that rotation, following the hand that's going up with the eyes as you reach for that toe, so you get that full rotation and range of motion. Keep it going for just 10 more seconds. We're almost through. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we're back up into that low to high plank with a rotation. Remember, you want that elbow, wrist, and shoulder all in one line here as you come down and back up. You can go ahead and go with a push-up if you like, But that's honestly just me being a little confused. Don't you worry, folks. Let's keep it going. Reaching on up. You can swing the arm out wide if you like, but honestly, a row will allow you to keep that rotation. So bring your hand to your chest and then extend at the elbow and shoulder as you come into that rotation all together to really get that extension. This can be done from the knees, but don't be afraid to extend the top leg so you get that full rotation, opening up that chest, really working that shoulder. Let's keep this going for 10 more seconds. Almost through. All right, coming up next, we have got your reverse lunge with a knee drive. We're going to hit that other side this time, keeping it going. Drive the knee up there, returning to the top, keeping it going. Now at the halfway point, I am going to let you know to go ahead and switch sides so you're not stuck with one really nice looking leg and one average looking leg. Let's keep this going for 30 more seconds, almost through. And we're going to go ahead and switch it up. Feel free to add that hop for a couple of these. I'm really more so doing it so you can see it from the side here, getting that full side view. You've only got 15 more seconds though. Do not be afraid to go ahead and switch sides all together on this one. Here we are with the final 7 seconds. Let's keep it going for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. And for exercise number 3, we've got your reverse burpees or those candlesticks. Remember, you can go for just that squat and reach, that squat jump, that heel drive with just that crunch, whatever works best for you. Go for that heel reach or take it down to the ground, sit back, drive the heels, and get that crunch in there, or maybe even just get that half get up. But remember, the full-blown attack is coming all the way up, getting that hop, and right back down again. You've only got 30 more seconds of this. Let's keep it rocking, keep it rolling. All right, here we are at the final 10 seconds. Let it burn, let it burn. Here we go. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, here we go. We've got your push-ups with a shoulder tap. Keeping those shoulders rolled back, chest up. Come on down into that push-up and bring that hand across the body to the opposite shoulder. Let's see it. Nice work, nice work. Remember, this can be done from the knees as well as the toes, but make sure you keep those abs engaged as you do this. Keep your eyes on a fixed point, whether it's right in front of your fingers, whether it's out in the distance, out in front of you, so you can go ahead and rock forward into that push-up. Stretch out those shoulders, loosen them up. Let's keep it going. 20 seconds, you're more than halfway through. Keep it moving. 10 more seconds. I know it burns, but don't give up now. Slow down if you have to. Speed up if you can, but don't stop. Keep it going for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we've got your final bout of windshield wipers, folks. Final bout of windshield wipers. Remember, we're working that core, those obliques, and those legs. Come on down. Drive those heels up. Come on down across the body, looking over in the opposite direction of the heels to really help with that balance. Now, if your shoulder mobility is there, you may be able to actually keep them pinned to the floor. Otherwise, you may need some work, as you can see I do. Now, if you're not taking it to the ground, you're more than welcome to go ahead, keep it standing with that reach across. But right here, if you want to bend the knees to go ahead and get deep into that, that's more than okay. Bend the knee. Jon Snow eventually did it. There's no shame in it. Let's keep it going for just 10 more seconds. We're almost through. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice work, ladies and gentlemen. Nice work. Go ahead and get yourself that drink of water. We've got just a few more seconds before we jump into the next exercise, or should I say round. So with this round, something you want to keep in mind, or just should I say in between rounds in general, you never want to drink too much. You just want to go ahead, get a sip of something, half a sip of something. Never really go out chugging your water, especially midway through a workout. Fun fact about water intake: for every 15 minutes of strenuous, or should I say every hour of strenuous activity, when it comes to a workout like this, for example, you may want to go ahead and drink about 8 ounces of water. Jump into the next exercise. We've got your crab walks. Hands flat on the ground. You can have them pointed at you or out to the sides. Hips stay off the ground as you reach for the toes. Opposite hand to opposite foot. Now, as you do this, if you find that is not for you, you can focus on just that hip drive or just reaching out with those toes after each hip drive, keeping it going. Kicking this off in 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. "30 seconds left on the clock before we get to the next exercise in that brief rest period. Let's keep it going for 25. You got this. I know those shoulders are probably on fire, but keep it moving, keep it going. I know mine were when I was doing this. Let's let it rock for just 15 more seconds, ladies and gents. 15 more seconds. Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next, we've got your bear crawls, ladies and gents. You're going to come on down, letting your knees hover off the ground, but staying right below those hips. And make sure your shoulders, wrists, and elbows are all on the line here. And you're simply going to go ahead, step forward with one foot as you reach with the opposite hand. Get forward 3 or 4 steps, maybe the length of your mat or living room if you got it. Shaking out those shoulders, keeping it going. If you're not taking it to the ground, though, maybe you want to channel a more fearsome creature like a goose. The Canadian goose is coming at you. 25 seconds on the clock. Stay nice and low. Here we go. Woo! Here we go. 10 seconds on the clock. Small, choppy movements for this, but deliberate all the same for 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, now we've got your jab, cross with a knee drive. So jab, cross, and drive the knee. Now remember, with your jab and cross, you don't want to necessarily get that hook in there completely. You just want to be able to keep it smooth. So 1, 2, and then knee drive. Now this one is the one that's going to get your heart rate up. So don't necessarily worry about the mechanics of it. Really work that core. Jab, cross, knee, jab, cross, knee. Work that core. Keep it going. Boom, boom, and bow. That's it. That's it. Keeping it going for 15 more seconds, trying to get that heart rate up. Feel free to go ahead, add that hop in there if you feel so inclined. Here we go, final 8 seconds, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, coming up next, we've got your bent over ITYs. You're going to hinge at the waist, reach those hands over your head, out to the sides of your shoulders, and then right in front of you outside the line of those shoulders. So here we go again, bending at the waist, ITY. All right, now if you're not digging that, this can be done while standing. You can just go with classic arm circles, just like so. Keep everything moving. Or you can go for the standing IT and the Y. ITY, keeping it going. Here it is from the side. Drive the hips back, knees nice and soft. I am amazing. This is totally awesome. Why am I doing this to myself? Let's keep it going for just 12 more seconds. You got this. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, next up, we've got your classic exercise of burpees. Ladies and gentlemen, burpees, chest to the floor. Coming on up, getting that hop in there. Now, if you're not digging that, you can go ahead and get that squat with that reach. Or if you want to take it up a notch, feel free to go for the squat thrust. Tap the toes, come on back up. Remember, that's about that core power. But you've got 35 more seconds. Let's take it all the way to the ground. Shirt to dirt. Let's keep it going. I feel like I should mention that I sweep and mop that floor on a regular basis, so there's not a whole lot of dirt on there, but I do have cats. All right, let's keep it rocking, keep it rolling for 20 more seconds. Ten seconds to go. Let's keep it moving. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, next up we've got your crab walk with a toe touch. So this very same action is what we did in the very beginning, hands flat on the ground. But if you're not taking it to the floor, that standing leg raise is more than welcome. Taking it down to the ground, palms flat on the floor as you do so. Keep those hips off the floor and reach. Hit the other side, reach. Now, if you're not taking it to the hand, say it's too much on the shoulders, you can go with that march with that toe tap, just like so. Reaching opposite hand to opposite leg. If you can't reach the toe, shins. If you can't reach the shins, the knees work just fine. There you go. Keeping it going for 10 more seconds. You're almost through. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, next up we have got your bear crawl. So shake out those shoulders because we're taking it back down to the ground. You're going to go ahead and walk those hands forward and walk those feet forward as well. Here we go. Making sure they stay in line with that knee and hip as well as that shoulder, elbow, and wrist. Now, you want to keep them short and choppy. You don't want that elbow to end up too far out of that shoulder line. Just to keep it safe, let's keep it going for 30 more seconds. Almost through. Seven seconds to go. Keep it moving. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, coming on up, we have got your jab cross to knee. Make sure you hit the other side this time. You want to get that 1-2 punch in there, drive the knee, keeping it right here. 1, 2, knee drive. Now go ahead, slow it down, maybe get that rhythm going, and then from there, speed it up. Get that rotation with that core, reaching across the body, hitting that center line, driving that knee at the top. Keeping it going for 30 more seconds. 1, 2, knee. Jab, cross, knee. Get that rotation on each one. Boom, boom, bow. That's it, that's it. Fourteen more seconds of work. 14 more seconds of work. You're almost through. In fact, not even that is left. Let's keep it going for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, coming on up, we've got your bent over ITY. It doesn't really matter the order you do them in. It's just the smoothest. Here we go. ITY. Remember, this can be done upright. You could just reach up into it. ITY. You can go for the arm circles if you feel so inclined. If you really want to step up, you're more than welcome to try a single leg balance challenge with this as well. But that's your call. Remember, standing ITY. You can always just go for the classic bent over action. YMCA. Sorry. All right, let's keep it going. Bent at the waist. Here we go. ITY for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All righty. Coming on into your final exercise for round number 2 of this set. The second set, we've got your burpees. Chest to the floor, coming on up. Remember, you can go for the squat. You can go for the squat thrust. You can keep it classic with the actual exercise itself. The movement is yours. Just own it as you do it. Chest to the floor, getting that hop in there if you feel so inclined. Here we go. Fun fact, folks. Standard issue burpees, as per Reebok and Spartan, are in fact a full-blown chest to the floor, as well as getting those hands over your ears and feet off of the ground. Keep that in mind for when you're thinking about running a Spartan race next time. Keeping it going for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, folks, it's that time. Final set of exercises. We have got your crab walk with a toe touch. Let's keep it going. Keeping those hands flat on the ground, hips up, reach for the toes with the opposite hand. You got this. I know those shoulders are on fire. You might even be feeling this exercise in particular in your hamstrings, but that does not mean you can't finish this. You've made it this far. You've only got 30 seconds left on the clock. It's nothing you haven't already done. Let it burn. Keep it going. 20 seconds. We can do anything for 20 more seconds, right? Let's keep it rocking. Keep it rolling. Keep those hips up for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we are up with the bear crawl, or should I say staying down with the bear crawl. So with your bear crawl, you're going to go ahead, elbow, wrist, and shoulder all in one line, as well as those knees directly under those hips. Let's keep it going. 40 seconds. Let's see it. Loosen up those shoulders, get right back to it, or channel your inner Canadian goose. Whatever works best for you. Keeping it going for 20 more seconds. We're almost through. Keep it low, keep it low. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we've got your jab cross to knee. I'm going to let you know when we hit that halfway mark so you can go ahead and switch sides. There we go. Jab, cross, knee. Speed it up if you can. We're almost through. This is it. Final set of this workout. Let's keep it going. Let it burn, let it burn. Let's go. Drive that knee. Let's keep it going. Guess what? We're about halfway through. Go ahead, switch sides. Pay no attention to the man on the screen because apparently he's lost in the moment. Let's keep it going, though, for 13 more seconds. Woo! 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we've got your bent over ITYs coming at you for this final set. Here we go. Shoulders back, chest up, ITY. Remember, if you're not bent at the waist, hips back, keep it standing. ITY. Keeping it rocking, keeping it rolling. Yeah, keep that chest up, hips back, knees nice and soft as you do this. Now, if you don't like that, you can do this with bent elbows, or you can slow it down, keeping it going for 25 more seconds. Ten seconds. Hang tight. Hang tight. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we've got burpees coming your way. Chest to the floor coming on down. You can go for the squat thrust with that reach, or you can go for the full-blown burpee. Chest to the floor coming on down, right back up. All right, here we go. Let's see how many you can get in 45 seconds. Feet off the ground, hands over ears. Let's go. Shake it out, keep it going. I don't know about you guys, but I'm at 13. Here we go, final 15 seconds. 10 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That is 19 burpees. I wonder what you guys got. Awesome job, though. You made it out. Awesome work. Now, as I said before, this workout was in fact designed and inspired by the Dark Knight himself. If you guys are interested about my thought process and or the character, feel free to check out my new podcast, Nerd Coachin', wherever you get your podcasts. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great rest of your day.